You can put lipstick on a pig, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a pig. We're still hearing that the Kardashians are somehow going to save Harry and Meghan in America. Why do people keep saying this, and why do people even think that the Kardashians care? Hello, and a very warm welcome to Kate Middleton and The Queen. I swear, the media just needs to give it a rest already. I mean, they are so obsessed with this idea that somehow Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are going to join the Kardashians in some type of business or TV show, or honestly, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't even remember when it started exactly, maybe about a year ago, or maybe it was last summer. I remember we saw Meghan Markle's mother, Doria, was photographed with Kris Jenner, and we started hearing that Meghan and Harry might be featured on an upcoming episode of The Kardashians. Of course, we have not seen that happen yet. We don't know yet if it's going to happen, but I'm a little skeptical that it would do anything to restore Harry and Meghan's popularity in the US. The truth is, they're hopeless. It looks like, though, the media is not giving up on this dream of a Markle-Kardashian collab, even though I'm not sure whose dream this is. I mean, who really thinks it would be such a great idea for Meghan Markle to join forces with the likes of the Jenners or the Kardashians? Well, all right, let's go to the Mirror and just see what they're talking about. Okay, so the folks over at the Mirror are believing that the fact that Prince Harry went skiing with Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble, means that it's a surefire sign that the couples are joining forces or something like that. As reported by the Mirror, just before the weekend, the Duke of Sussex was reportedly enjoying a skiing trip with Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble. A source told the Daily Mail's Richard Eden Harry had been hitting the slopes with Gamble, as well as Bumble dating app billionaire Whitney Wolfe, 34, and her husband Michael Hurd, whom she met on a previous skiing trip. Oh, another skiing trip! Well, we know that Meghan's a big fan of the slopes. Remember that photo that she took with people who pretended to be her friends for the day? And we also heard on that trip that the children were there. Well, not Meghan's children, of course, somebody else's kids, but whatever, same thing. So reportedly, though, Meghan had to skip out on this latest skiing trip. But this comes as the couple continues to rebuild their brand and revamp their image in 2024, notes the Mirror, with them building new Hollywood connections along the way. Well, okay, on the one hand, at least it sounds like they're not bothering the Obamas and the Clooneys anymore. Maybe they finally got the hint that real A-listers want nothing to do with them. So they've decided to set their sights on somebody a little lower down on the hierarchy. Somebody more like the Kardashians. Probably a good choice for them. Although, honestly, at this point in time, I don't even think the Kardashians would have anything to do with those two losers. But maybe, since Meghan has launched her new brand, maybe that's going to change everything. Well, a PR expert, Lynn Carrot from Pressbox PR, has weighed in. And she's saying that as an actress trying to make it in Hollywood, Meghan has always surrounded herself with celebrity friends. Quote, many who were more famous than her, like Serena Williams and Oprah. Well, yes, this is a habit we have noticed of Meghan's. This is not something that endears her to anyone, though. This just makes it look like she's very calculating in her choice of friends. Last time I checked, that's not a good thing, but maybe for actresses trying to make it in Hollywood, it's acceptable. Lynn also notes that since marrying Harry, Meghan Markle had access to a higher level of celebrities, including people like Beyoncé. She said, quote, Harry was born into royalty, so hobnobbing with celebrities has always been part and parcel of his life. And Lynn said that before she passed away, his mother, Princess Diana, was, quote, the most famous woman in the world. Well, she certainly was, and remember, Meghan Markle is the reincarnation of Diana, according to Meghan, of course. So that should mean that Meghan should be able to hang out with these big Hollywood celebrities too, right? No, not right? Oh yeah, I forgot. Diana, Princess of Wales, was actually a kind, compassionate person, not like that narcissistic sociopath known as Meghan Markle. Apparently, Lynn didn't really expect to see Harry out skiing with Kris Jenner's boyfriend, though. She said, I was surprised to see Harry take to the slopes in Aspen with Corey Gamble, although he is a talent manager and maybe is thinking of signing up Meghan and Harry. Oh, is he now? Signing them up for what exactly? I thought Meghan Markle already had a talent agency. Whatever happened to that deal with WME? What, have they given up on her already after a whole year of her being unable to land any sort of deals? Really? Well, Lynn continues on, saying, but his partner Kris Jenner has had her sights set on signing up Harry and Meghan to appear on The Kardashians since 2020, and was rumored to be snubbed at first. But last autumn, after Kris and Kim spent time with Doria, Meghan's mom, at a charity event, it was reported that talks were in the early stages. Well, now this is a funny bit, isn't it? So Kris has wanted to have Harry and Meghan on the Kardashians since 2020. Now that could be right, because back in 2020, they were fresh off the boat. We thought they were going to be the new American royalty, or at least that's what they tried to convince everybody of. Now, they did sign some pretty lucrative deals as soon as they got to North America, and it looked like they were going to be successful. But, of course, we've seen what happened since then, and so now Harry and Meghan are becoming increasingly desperate. So now it sounds like Kris Jenner may have her chance. But the better question is, does she even want them on her show now? Lynn notes, Kris believes even a cameo from them would be very lucrative for the show and help Harry and Meghan's popularity in becoming more mainstream. The Kardashians are the royalty of reality TV, and Kris has been the mastermind of that. And she could certainly offer Meghan and Harry some valuable advice, if nothing else. Well, the unfortunate thing, though, is that Harry and Meghan don't listen to advice from anybody. Now, could Kris Jenner offer them some good advice? I'm sure she could. Now, I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. I'm certainly not a fan of Kris Jenner. However, I gotta hand it to her when it comes to being a good businesswoman. She knows what she's doing. I mean, just look at how incredibly successful and, yes, rich, filthy stinking rich her entire family is. Even the youngest one, Kylie, wasn't she the world's youngest self-made billionaire? And yeah, I know, I wouldn't call her self-made either, but still, I gotta hand it to Kris. She knows what she's doing. So is she going to be able, though, to help Harry and Meghan? Probably not, because again, Meghan would actually have to admit that she doesn't know everything, which I don't believe her narcissism will allow for. Meanwhile, in other news, apparently there has been a spotting of Catherine, the Princess of Wales. As you know, and as I'm not even going to talk about anymore, she's come under fire a lot recently for an image that the press claims was photoshopped. Now, did she really do the photoshopping? Who knows? But she was the one who had to take the fall for it. And, people have been making up a lot of really ugly rumors about what is happening with Catherine's health and some other crazy conspiracy theories that I don't even want to go into. So the good news is, according to the Express, Princess Kate spotted on day out for first time since surgery looking relaxed. I'm not sure what the nut jobs online are going to do with this story, but I, for one, think that it is great news that she was seen at this little farm shop. A witness there said, after all the rumors that had been going round, I was stunned to see them there. Kate was out shopping with William, and she looked happy and she looked well. The kids weren't with them, but it's such a good sign she was healthy enough to pop down to the shops. So even though it's still not likely that Catherine will be able to get back to royal duties until April 17th at the earliest, in my opinion, this is such a good sign. And I really hope that people will just give her a break now, the break that she has deserved this entire time. So I'm going to share a little something with you all. I actually went through a little surgery of my own on Friday. Now, mine was just for a torn meniscus in my knee, nothing serious like Catherine at all, nothing close to what she went through. But I couldn't help but think of Catherine as I was waking up from the anesthesia looking like hell and just thinking, what would it be like if I were expected to appear in front of a bunch of photographers, show my face in public in the next few days? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it either, and my surgery was incredibly minor. So I think that more people need to put themselves in the princess's shoes and understand that she is doing her best. She's taking care of her health. And for now, we just need to give her the time and the space to do exactly that. And you, what do you think of this idea that Kris Jenner could help out Harry and Meghan with their popularity in the US? Please let me know your opinion below in the comments section, and also let me know what you think about this latest appearance from Catherine, Princess of Wales. As always, if you enjoyed our video today, don't hesitate to like and share it with anybody else who would appreciate it too. And don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you never miss a single update from Kate Middleton and the Queen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos.